I just came in from outside. My friend treated me to theater in the afternoon and an early dinner, and it was wonderful. We saw Kellye O'Hara, and she is a Broadway veteran and has an absolutely wonderful soprano. But she brought her husband on the stage at one point, her daughter on the stage at one point, and there was nothing of the diva about this woman. She just had this really easygoing presence, and I enjoyed it immensely. She has had a long and very storied career and was throwing around all these names that I would have known had I, been a Broadway theater person, but I'm not. So I ended up looking them up later over dinner. And the fact that she has worked with these people, it was special, considering how down to earth she seemed. But I had a wonderful time. But I took the train downtown, and on my way home, I was listening to this Faceless story channel, and this channel's theme is romantic stories of redemption. The heroine is always someone who has been done wrong, usually by the hero and or a best friend. It's always a betrayal of someone who's close to her. What these stories all have in common is that the heroine never leaves in a fuss. She always leaves very quietly, very elegantly, very much on her dignity, I think one of the common sub-themes is that the heroine is never as sad about the cheating or the betrayal as she is about the time that she wasted. I know these are like AI created stories, but that stillness that the heroine embodies as she goes on her redemption arc, it reminded me of Kellye O'Hara, this quiet strength that she embodied on stage and how she just effortlessly captured the audience's attention. She was emoting so beautifully. So it wasn't about, grand gestures or choreography or anything like that. She was on the stage, just her and her pianist, but her stillness reminded me of these heroines. And that time, that wasted time that these heroines realize, after the fact, after they have devoted years to a partner who didn't deserve it, and then realize later how much they have been held back and how much they have held themselves back in a bid to be loved, paving over cracks in relationships that made them small and prevented them from realizing their full potential. And once that final betrayal comes and they're forcibly launched out into the world, like just completely unable to stay, no matter how much they wanted to be seen by this one man. I think that's a universal theme. That wasted time is almost more traumatic than a betrayal, a best friend cheating. And that's a common trope in these stories. For instance, when you spend too much time in a relationship that has gone past its expiration date, when you deny yourself the space that you need to advance, to grow, to realize your potential, to even explore new opportunities because you are trying so hard to make something that's broken work, you really do yourself a disservice. And there's no reason for it, because there's so many people out here who will treat you well and care for you and support you. And the heroines in these stories always find people like that once they exorcise those other types of people from their lives. So think about that. And evaluate the relationships that you have. Are the people who are closest to you supportive? Are they encouraging? Are they empowering? Or do they do their best to minimize you? Do they stifle you? Do they hinder your creativity? Do they make you play small? Do they make you beg for love? People like that, it doesn't matter what crumbs they give you to keep you in that spot. It's not worth it. Your life is too precious. So if you find yourself in a relationship that is keeping you small, break out. I know that's easier said than done, but I hope you do that. It's worth it. And that's not just in fictional stories. That's in real life.